think it is high time we completely throw away this card. I think we should normalize criticizing people who hide behind this card. I think it is high time we start shaming people who weaponize this card and use it to justify even the most horrible actions of a degenerate black person. For instance, take a look at the comments below this man's photo. Now, as a human being with an unbiased and clear mind, when you see this picture for the first time, the first thing that would definitely come to your mind would be, oh, this person is definitely dangerous. With the look in his eyes, the dead look in his eyes, the spit mask he's wearing, the security tightly surrounding him, he definitely comes off as a very dangerous person. Now, the second thing you might start thinking about would be, well, what exactly did he do? Why is he heavily guarded and wearing these precautionary clothing? For example, the spit mask. And that might warrant you to look into the full story. But if you are a certified race card weaponizer, even though you might know the full story to this picture, you would immediately blame this criminal's race and skin color for the way he appears in this picture. Take for instance this comment. It reads, okay, yes, he attacked her. He was dead wrong. However, what was the point of bringing him back with the same judge? Not only that, handcuffs is one thing. The muzzle on the mouth, like he is a dog, is OD. They got him in there like he's being auctioned. And of course, this comment is from a black person. Remember, the race card must be applied. Another example said, folks are laughing, but this is clearly to make an example out of him. As a black person, seeing another black person chained up with a literal muzzle over their face should never be funny. Not to mention how egregious it is that the same judge is being allowed to hear this case. Now, there are many comments like these ones trying to defend this man and demonize the court for bringing him out in this attire. Mind you, all these commenters know the backstory regarding this particular picture, but they still chose to make it all about race. Now, before I give you the history of this man's story, I want to first of all correct a few things. 1. This man is not wearing a muzzle, okay? This is not a muzzle. It is just a spit mask. It is a mask that prevents violent people from spitting on people they disagree with. Now, who is this man and what did he do? Well, his name is Deobra Redden, and he was in a courtroom in Las Vegas facing assault charges for attacking an innocent citizen. Mind you, this man already has committed numerous violent crimes in the past and has done prison time for some of them. But on this fateful day, he was specifically facing assault charges for violently attacking his own brother-in-law with a baseball bat. During his hearing, he kept telling the judge that he's a good person, he's always trying to do what is right. But when he suspected that he wasn't going to, be let off easy because of this crime, he decided to take matters into his own hands and literally flew across the bench to attack the judge. Watch.
Ability to do probation successfully that you give this opportunity.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Oh, bitch! Hey! Whoa, whoa, hey! Whoa! Hey! Hey! Judge, man, what the fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, you saw that. He basically said, I'm a horrible person. I don't deserve to be in civilized society. And if you need any reason to lock me away, well, here it is. That's what he said.
Ability to do probation successfully that you give this opportunity.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Oh, bitch! Hey! Whoa, 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 hey!
This is insane. This guy is strong, but dangerous, okay? He smoothly sailed through the air, flew over that huge bench, huge table, just to get his hands on that judge. He brutally attacked that judge in the presence of onlookers, gave her multiple head injuries, and I think he also pulled out part of her hair. One of the marshals also needed 25 stitches. 25! After suffering a forehead injury as well as dislocated shoulder. So this photo you are seeing right here is how he looks during his next trial after the attack. The same female judge was still overseeing his previous case of battery on his brother-in-law. The same judge had to complete the former sentencing, which Mr. Deobra interrupted with his previous attack. So he was restrained to prevent him from launching another physical attack on any of the unsuspecting people in that courtroom. And again, contrary to what this comment was saying, okay, a totally different judge was in charge of his new case, which had to do with his attacking the female judge. The female judge that was previously attacked wasn't in charge of her own case. A new judge was given charge of that new case.
Miss Judge Susan H. Johnson, I don't understand why the state is like really going after my character. I mean, I've always had problems since I was a little kid of like psychosis and being in big crowds and always feel like my life is in danger. I didn't know, being a young person, even in middle school, elementary school, knowing that like I fear for my safety. I'm just being me, going to school, growing up, trying to do the right things. I never get tired of trying to do the right things. The state just said that I have no remorse. Like, I feel like Judge Johnson, she doesn't know me. I understand she's doing her job. I'm not mad at her for that, but I know that I'm not a bad person. And I'm thinking, like, even she knows that, but I'm sitting here like she's doing her job, you know? And I believe that you all know that I'm not a bad person. I'm not an evil person. When I came to court on January 3rd, 2024, I was listening to music. I was in a good mood. I had a stable place to stay. I was trying to get a job. I did not catch any new charges. I'm not a bad person. I don't understand why the state is trying to prove me as a bad person. I understand they have a job to do, but this is just, it's not right to me, you know? I'm not an evil guy, and I just keep going after me. I see spirits, I hear voices. I've been going through this for over a decade now, really since 2012, you know? And I just feel attacked or just not safe since I was a little kid. And me growing up, I didn't know that I had these problems, and I know that I did not intend to kill Mary Kay Holthus. I know I cared about her well-being, Judge Johnson, you know? And I came to court that day, and I was talking to her, and I told her I never stopped trying to do the right things. I wasn't pointing like, oh, this person did this to me, I deserve a chance of probation. Like, this is not fair. All I see was red, and all I heard her say, oh, this. Like she said, I finally watched the whole video. I was standing here in the courtroom with all of you guys.
And I understand that he claims to be mentally unstable, but that still doesn't give him the liberty to commit violent crimes against innocent people. Watching him speak, watching him make excuses for his actions, I get even more convinced that he needs to be locked away. But it is really disappointing that we have people who know the whole story surrounding this picture, and yet they try to pretend that this was some race-motivated thing, when in reality, this guy is dangerous. He has proven that on so many occasions when you look at his violent history, and he even solidified his dangerous tendencies again when he attacked a protected person, an elderly female judge that was supposed to be important to him as long as his freedom is concerned. But he didn't care about the consequences. He just acted on his anger. Now, if he can do that to a whole judge right inside a courtroom filled with people and cameras, what do you think he might do to other people away from the public eye? So once again, I think it is high time we get rid of this card and start seeing things and analyzing things for what they truly are. This man deserved to wear this spit mask. In fact, he deserved to wear a muzzle. And yes, I am saying that because of what he has portrayed with the content of his character and not because of his skin color. These are my thoughts, these are my opinions, but feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel, like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buying me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.